Hi, Brooke. Come on in. I appreciate you coming by. I'm very curious. Why did you want to see me? Well, I guess I just needed some company. Company? I know that seems kind of unlikely. Too unlikely to be believed. Well, I suppose it was not one of my better ideas. I just don't understand why you would call me, of all people, for company. I don't really have anyone else to call. Sure you do. There's your father, and there's Margot. And what about all those people you work with? Well, first of all, I wouldn't confide in Margot about anything. And anyway, she's out with my father now. But you're right, you're probably not the person that I should have called, so I'm very sorry that I brought you all the way over here. What did you want to talk to me about anyway? My divorce hearing is in the morning. Are you having second thoughts? No. It's just Thorne, you know, I can't stop thinking about him. And I just wish that I could talk to him.
Now, why did you draw that line?
You will see when I'm finished.
Oh, I get it. You're gonna loop it around, flare it out and the back, so more of her leg shows, right?
You know, Darla, I thought of the perfect Christmas gift for you.
Oh, yeah? What?
A muzzle.
Isn't that one of those things a dog wears over its mouth?
Yes.
I don't even have a dog, silly. Why would I need one of those?
Excuse me. I hate to interrupt this fascinating discussion about radical chic, but I need to ask you something. Were you over at Forrester today?
Sure, I'm there every day.
Did you happen to run into Stephanie Forrester?
Not today.
Damn, I wish I'd had more time to question her.
You're questioning Stephanie?
Yeah, she was here an hour ago.
She's not coming back, I hope.
No. She came in here loaded for bear, though. I thought she was going to nail me to the wall about the showstopper fiasco, but she never mentioned it. All she was interested in was where did I dig up this Devaney Dixon girl? You know, the one that made the speech on the boat? Seems like this girl is some kind of threat to Stephanie, but how is that possible? I mean, why?
You worry too much about it.
No, I don't. You wouldn't say that if you had seen Stephanie.
Yeah, Clarke, she was pretty unglued.
You're right about that, Einstein. She was coming apart at the seams. I'm telling you, I said to her that Dixon contacted me, right? And then she starts talking about this girl planning the whole thing.
Planning the whole thing?
Yeah. I know, it doesn't make any sense. That's my point.
You know, it might have something to do with Thorne. From what I hear, he's gonna pay to fix up this girl's face.
He's gonna pay to fix up Dixon's face.
Yeah.
The whims of the rich, huh?
But, you know, you got me curious. I wonder what the heck is going on over there.
Shut up! You just shut your mouth! I have been through hell on account of you. A wife I adored, and you couldn't keep your hands off her. Well, you will never touch her again, Ridge. I promise you, you will never touch her again. And I came here tonight to make sure of that.
Thorne! Don't!
No! Stay out of this, Mother. Don't come in here.
Thorne, put that gun down.
I said get out of here. I don't want you hurt.
Listen to him, Mother.
Well, Thorne, you were about to do something? You feel I deserve to die for this? Then go ahead. Shoot me.
the bold and the beautiful. This portion sponsored by Cascade with sheeting action. Gives you virtually spotless dishes every time.
Boy, I would give my right arm to know what Devaney Dixon did to alienate Queen Stephanie.
I could look into it, Sal.
Look into it how?
I could call Devaney, take her out to lunch.
No. Thank you very much, Super Sleuth. But no.
Or Thorne. I could take Thorne out to lunch. And as we're just kind of waiting for our dessert.
I suggest you stay away from the Forresters.
But why?
Look, I'm going to put this as nicely as possible.
Darla, as fantastic as it seems, it is quite possible you might open your yap and say the wrong thing. So please just stay away from those people, huh?
I'll look into it, Sal. I'll find out everything, okay?
Thanks, baby. Do what you can, huh? Okay. Now, Darla, I'm going to need you to hold down the fort. I'm going to be leaving shortly to start my Christmas shopping, okay?
Gotcha.
Oh, Sally, I'm a large in a sweater.
I remember. And an extra large in a hat.
Thinking about getting him a hat, Sal?
Hopeless. Hopeless. Come on, honey, we have to get down to the shipping department. They need us. The fleet's in.
Hi, Clarke.
Hi. You just missed your mama.
Oh, I saw her in the hall.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Sketching. Got a few things I want to finish up.
Don't sound too enthusiastic.
Well, there are about 10 other things I'd rather be doing.
So go do them.
Yeah, maybe later.
We don't need those sketches right away.
I know.
But you'd rather not go Christmas shopping alone.
That's one of the problems.
And the fact is, there really is no one to go Christmas shopping for.
Not this year.
I know the feeling.
Why do you want to talk to Thorne? Brooke, you've never been through a divorce. I don't think you really understand how difficult it is. But it's what you wanted, Caroline. And I still do. But that doesn't mean I don't feel a lot of pain about it. And do you really think Thorne's the person to help you get over that? No. That's why I didn't go over to Sam. Even though you wanted to. Maybe I'm naive, but I just keep thinking that Thorne and I can help each other as friends to get through this experience. And maybe you are naive. Well, like I said, Brooke, you've never been through a divorce. I know that you're close to Thorne. Have you talked to him at all? About what? About his feelings? I mean, now that it's over? Caroline, is this all because you're trying to get rid of some guilt? Is that what this is about?
What do you think you deserve, Ridge? What would you do if the tables were turned?
I'd be mad as hell. But I can't believe that I would have tried to kill you.
I haven't tried yet, have I?
What are you talking about?
You're still standing there, aren't you, Ridge? Have I tried to shoot you?
Oh, and what did Devaney tell you?
Devaney?
She started this whole thing. Thorne, she put something in your drink. She put sleeping pills in the scotch.
We're ahead of you, Mother. Ridge knows that.
I didn't know about Devaney.
Thorne, her name isn't even Devaney Dixon.
I don't give a damn who the hell she is. None of it matters. What matters is what I had forgotten for a year, what you people kept from me. About you and Caroline.
That's all you remember?
There's more? What else did you do with her, Ridge?
It's not what I did, Thorne. It's what you did. And it wasn't to Caroline. It was to me.
Yeah, I guess you do know the feeling.
We sure picked a bad time of the year to break up with our lovers, didn't we?
The worst.
You know, Clarke, up until about a week ago, I was pretty upset with you.
With me?
Well, if you had kept your marriage together, I wouldn't have lost Mick.
Now, wait a second.
I know. I know. If I'd done the same with Mick, you wouldn't have lost Kristen.
It was Mick's initiative.
Yeah, but there wasn't much I could have done about it. Mick came into town looking for Kristen. He had his eye on her before he even met me.
He really did you wrong.
Me and you both.
Sure did love Chris. Still do.
What are you going to do to keep her from ruining your holidays?
Try not to think about that one. What are you gonna do?
Me? I'll get through it. It's not gonna be the most memorable holiday of my life, but I have Mother. She'll pull me through it. So, who do you have?
Well, I've got plenty of places to go.
You know, Clarke, there is an extra place at our table.
When?
Christmas Day. Why don't you join us?
It's a family holiday.
Clarke, I swear. I've known you for so long now, it feels like you really ought to be family. Why don't you come over and spend Christmas with us?
You're not just being nice?
Nice isn't a word you've used to describe me before. Now, why start now?
All right, what's your mother cooking for dinner?
Well, a turkey the size of the Queen Mary.
Thanks a lot.
What do you say, Clarke?
I'll be there.
Great.
What I did to you? Well, now, what might that be?
You still don't remember.
Remember what?
Nothing, Thorne.
If there is more to this than you're telling me.
There certainly is, little brother.
Ridge, not now.
No, Mother! I want to hear what he has to say. What is it, Ridge? Some mealy-mouthed excuse for sleeping with my wife?
Seems to have a very selective memory, don't you?
Well, come on, I'm listening.
All right. For a few short, unfortunate moments, I shared a bed with your wife. I've hated myself about that ever since it happened. But what you did when you first found out about it, you've obviously forgotten.
Thorne, you were not responsible for what happened. You were under the influence of alcohol and sleeping pills, just like you are at this moment.
What did I do?
Remember last fall, Thorne? When I was shot in the head? That wasn't a prowler who did that. That's right. My own flesh and blood. It was you who tried to put it into my life, Thorne. It was you who shot me in the head.
You're always looking for the best in me, aren't you, Brooke? Thorne is a wonderful man. I'd feel guilty if I did what you did to him. You can leave now, and thank you for your support. You know, I still can't believe why you asked me here for support. Have you given any thought to what it would be like to be married to a man and yet be in love with his brother? Did you ever try to think about that objectively, just once, without malice and judgment? And maybe find a little compassion for a person who never meant for that to happen? I am not an evil person, Brooke. I'm not even that mixed up. I was raped, and I was very vulnerable, and Thorne was there for me. And that was not the time that I should have made a decision to get married. But I made a mistake, and I've forgiven myself for that. And don't you think, given my state of mind at that time, that a little forgiveness is warranted? Don't you? Yes. Yes, I do. Anyway, you're right. You're not the person that I should have called, so I'm sorry that I bothered you. It never used to be this way between us. No, it never was. We were best friends. Now we're not even friends at all. All for the love of a man.
I shot you.
That's right.
And I forgot about it?
You blocked it from your memory.
Just like I blocked out what Ridge did to Caroline?
What I did to Caroline was a stupid adolescent prank that never should have happened. That doesn't justify what you did to me.
That's your interpretation.
You don't agree? You don't agree? Then why'd you throw the gun away? Tell me, Thorne.
I am not a killer. But what you drove me to last year nearly made me one.
Or let's put all the responsibility on Ridge, is that it?
Stop it, the both of you!
No, I want to hear what he has to say. Where does the responsibility lie, Ridge? I never would have done that without provocation.
Oh, provocation? Hell, you just want to get rid of me.
I lashed out on a threat to my marriage.
Your marriage was threatened before that, Thorne, and not by me.
Yeah? Who threatened it?
You did. You were living a pipe dream. Admit it.
Bastard!
Stop it!
The only problem Caroline and I ever had was you!
Oh, that's your interpretation, your point of view. Don't make that an excuse to shoot someone.
All right, come on. Let's have this out once and for all right now.
That sounds fine with me.
Outside!
He is not responsible for what he's doing.
Come on, Ridge! Outside!
You are! Do you understand? You are responsible for what you are about to do. I want you to get out of this house. Right now. Get out! Now! Stop it!
This doesn't involve you!
The hell it doesn't! Now you listen to me. He made a mistake. He'd never have done it this way if he thought it would end this way, and that's the truth!
Are you finished? You should have told me. If no one else, at least you. Mother!
Join us again for The Bold and the Beautiful,